Did you know that you are completely blind? Let me explain. In your day-to-day life, you do not know what your health bar is at. You don't have a reticle to tell you what you're about to grab or interact with. You don't even know what things are in your inventory right now. This results in a common real-life bug whereby you lose your keys. We do not know why our creator made us this way. All we know is that he did. Dementia patients forgetting where they are? Imagine if they had an overhead compass and a quest log. Not good with people? Bro, you don't even have a dialogue wheel to let you know that the red option is a charisma check that you're going to fail. You just hit that anyway and hope for the best.
Hello, Carol.
And experiencing the Fallout 4 No UI challenge, I realized that I am, in fact, a blind man with Alzheimer's. When it comes to Fallout 4, this imposes some serious challenges, including, but not limited to, an inability to check my health bar challenge, a how irradiated am I challenge, I cannot reliably buy or sell from vendors challenge, what words are going to come out of my mouth challenge, what plane of earthly torment am I currently on challenge, and so on and so forth. And for our first challenge, we have the character creation mini-boss. You see, I can kind of guess where my mouse cursor is at by swinging it wildly around the screen and left-clicking like a madman until I create something moderately unique.
Such a great smile.
An avatar, a canvas for which we can display our immense masculinity upon. Our representative in this cruel and unforgiving world in which our eyes are closed. We may as well have our monitor turned off, oh my god. I press B to change my body. What is going on? What I do know from memory is that the character creator kind of looks like this, and I just have to frantically guess what is happening by using a UI overlay inside my brain, and superimpose that onto the screen using a mystical and powerful technique experts call an imagination. But I'm in my 30s and cannot sustain this for very long. I'm sitting here pressing R to complete character creation and nothing is happening because I stupidly misremembered Skyrim's character creation screen instead of this one. And now my dumbass has to sit here and experience the piercing gaze of this grotesque homunculus until I can remember that to advance in Fallout 4, the button is in fact enter. The rest of the intro is fine. It's just fine. Up until the first major boss fight of this run, the Vault-Tec rep.
Good morning! Vault-Tec calling.
Now I can't wait for the world to end.
That's the spirit.
What is this? The screen is just blurry. Oh, it's the special menu. I'm supposed to select my stats and name my character. I use the power of imagination to put something like this on the screen. The UI of my mind's eye. Oh boy, look at the accuracy, the precision. I hope that the various combination of button presses on my keyboard does anything to give me a favorable outcome. After all, I'm not sure if the screen looks like this or like this. So in some ways, I am actually completely screwed. I hazard a guess for what name I put in. I tried to go with a Roman officer-inspired name, you know, for posterior's sake. At this time, in my mind, his name is Legate Bingulus, but in reality, we might never know. I do not get to experience the warm embrace of a UI ever again. I speak with the tradwife. I cast a spell on the small child the Legate has stolen. I sprint away, leaving the woman with our stolen child. Down into the vault. They give me a blue wrap for the beef and into the cryo chamber where the run truly begins. Oh, I've been teleported. Oh, my eyes. Do it, Kellogg. Get it done. Get it done.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. She's just pretending anyway. See? See, she's blinking. She's fine.
Come on! There has to be a release! Come on, come on, come on! Oh, God!
Chill out, dude. She's just resting. Oh, yeah. Now, I don't need a UI to know that these needles go straight into my bum. And a gun in the reception? America. Who needs iron sights? Oh, I might need iron sights. Let's see if this piece of shit still works. Oh. I don't think it works. And that brings us to the next boss of this run, leaving the vault. What? Has my game crashed this early? No, it hasn't. If I press buttons, it looks so something happens. I don't know what's happening, but it's happening. Little did I know at the time, this is, in fact, the screen that asks if you're happy with your stats and the name and look of your character. Slamming keys on the keyboard eventually closes this, and the elevator starts to take us to the surface. Ah, yes. Freedom. The game thought it could hold me here forever, a treasure inside the vault, but... Ugh! The green flash genuinely terrified me. What is happening? I don't like this. And with touching first light, this is where the first session stops because the game crashes. However, upon loading the game, secrets are revealed to us. E. Or is it pronounced E-E-E? Or like lowercase, like E. Please comment. It's pronounced E, best guest. You fool! And so begins our journey this time to Nuka-World. Though it is amusing to see the Eldritch Shawn mishmashed together by the game engine from my own creations in every playthrough, I figured this time some uncertainty, some unfamiliarity would make for a more interesting backdrop. You see, I don't know any of the locations by heart, nor the dialogue or the objectives, making everything that follows this moment an unpredictable mess. For entertainment purposes. You understand. I know that Nuka-World is on the west of the map, but... So that's... that way? And leaving the vault seems to have unequipped my gun. And I knew I wasn't going to be able to navigate my Pip-Boy because when I look at the Pip-Boy, it's just... it's just completely blank. So I've got a little, like, piece of paper in front of me. And I know that if I press down, I go from stats to inventory. And then if I press... Wait, no, I should just be on weapons now. So if I just press E... I think I've equipped my gun. No idea if I've actually done it. So I have, in fact, not equipped my gun. That should be apparel. Left. Am I on the radio? How did I do this? I just want to equip my gun. How do I turn off the radio? Okay, so I've just realized that it tells me at the top there where I'm at. So if I just press E there, I think I've got my gun out. God damn it! I think left is weapons. I might be cooked. Oh my god, did I do it? I got a shotgun, man. I don't know where my pistol went, but I've got something, so I'm not complaining. And so I travel south along the western side of the map. Playing without a UI really opens your eyes as to how little information you take in, how efficient the human brain is filtering out any and all information it deems relevant. I'm sure it's not only me, because I'm going around seeing things that I recognize and I know without remembering what the locations are called or what is really around it. Hello, what's happening here then?
There.
Are you friendly? Not friendly, not friendly!
Or me.
Who said that? I didn't think removing my UI was also removing my sanity. I don't know what I'm picking up, fellas, but I'm sure it's good. So I travel all the way south along the west border of the map until I find a behemoth fighting a bunch of deathclaws. What is going on? Is that John Nuka-World? Are we at Nuka-World now? I am confused and lost. I know what you're thinking. Best guest, you can do better than this, but I must assure you, I am doing your worst. Probably. Yeah, no, is that the glowing sea down there? That's the glowing sea. Okay, so I've gone too far. Is it real? Oh! Oh! Scared the shit out of me. Yeah. Hell yeah. Oh! What is low health warning screen. I got it. Oh. And that leads me eventually to the entrance to Nuka-World, 40-ish minutes later. And getting into Nuka-World past the gunner guards and their bucket of bolts scary sexy Assaultron is the next boss of this run. Is this the low health warning again? Oh! What are the percentages? There's no VAT percent. Excellent shooting. What is that? Is that tar? What is it? It's horrible. Oh! Oh! God damn it! I just got one of these? Yeah. No reticle. Yeah, alright. Fair enough. Oh! Actually, that's a good idea. I get it to blow the car up while it's standing next to it. Thus, killing itself, I am a genius. Yes, yes! No! Ah! No! No! Get away from me! Oh my god! I die many more times. Oh. Because I'm not certain if I can enter the train station to Nuka-World without all of the bandits and the Assaultron unit following me inside, and I don't want to find out what it feels like to be autosave locked inside with all the enemies immediately spawning around me to kill me. At this point, it's about perseverance. I take out the Assaultron with a pipe pistol like I'm Tom Hanks in Saving Private Ryan, and I stealth past the majority of the remaining gunners. Oh! After all, it's like Rocky Balboa once said, it's not about how hard you can hit, it's about how hard you can get hit without shitting yourself.
Hear me?
I hear you. And I haven't shit myself yet. In the station, there's this guy who, honestly, I do not want to engage with. I want to be done with this place as quickly as possible.
They're gonna die.
So it turns out I might have needed that guy alive, I can't remember, because the train won't go to Nuka-World unless I interact with this computer, and I can't see what's on the screen. I'm just gonna go down the list of options and press E, so I'm gonna slam E a bunch of times now. Did that work? Now I'm gonna hit down. Press that up E a bunch of times. Oh!
Yes. If you're missing an item,
Eat my ass. Hell yeah, dude. Shortly after arriving in the Nuka-World station, the bandits controlling the area put you through a bunch of games they apparently can see. Rooms with turrets, irradiated rooms which are quite spooky, but not all that bad. Ah, it's locked! The worst part of this area is my general confusedness that is fairly apparent at all times. I think R is Radaway? Was it Radaway or Rad-X? Is that gonna attack me? Did something explode? Yo, I kinda look like an orangutan. There's this room later on that is being pumped full of flammable, toxic gas with a swarm of rad roaches that come after you, and even then the worst part is dealing with the terminal between bouts of trying to make sure you don't die of suffocation. Let's see if that worked. It didn't. In one of the final rooms we find ourselves encountering real-life bandits. Good miss. Good miss. Good miss. Good miss. Solid outing. 10 out of 10. I begin to strategize and decide that it is a waste of time and just sprint through relatively unscathed. So really not that bad all around. But of course, the final challenge of the gauntlet is a straight up one-on-one battle against the bandit leader, Coulter.
Alright, Gage. Let him through. Something.
Oh yeah, yeah, Gage, let him through, mate. Yeah,
Why is it that Australian representation's always exclusively rat characters?
You make it through this alive, I'll explain everything.
I'm gonna choose left for sarcastic.
Oh yeah? And what's in it for you?
This ain't just about what's in it for me.
Oh yeah? And what's in it for you?
Both of us.
Oh yeah? And what's...
This ain't.
Oh yeah? And what's...
This.
Oh yeah? And what's...
This ain't.
Oh yeah? And what's...
Things here are not easy. You see, I know this guy is going to be tough, but I don't really have an organized inventory and I have no idea how much ammo I have and for what weapons, nor if I even have a lot of weapons in the first place. So I open up my inventory, cycle to, I think, the weapons tab, and slam the R button to drop everything I have so that I can get a better look. I then pick up weapons, and when you pick up a weapon, open your inventory to the weapons tab and press E, it appears to default to the weapon you just picked up. So I would press Q followed by a number for the weapons I liked to assign them to the favorites menu shortcut, allowing me to just press that number to switch between weapons and not have to deal with the Pip-Boy menu again for some time. Unfortunately, this is a bit harder to do with grenades and mines because you can't physically see your character holding them to check if they're equipped. And the only way to be sure you've got one equipped is to press and hold the throw button, then presumably let go of the button and deploy said grenade on mine. Okay, this should be a mine. Oh! It is a nightmare. Fortunately, I picked up a dozen or so mines going through the gauntlet, so I know what my strategy is going to be for Coulter. For any duplicate weapons I'd have lying around, I'd give them the old eye test to see which ones are best. This one looks jut, you know? See what I mean? Like the handle is all... it's like wood grain, whereas this is like that good modern stuff. Therefore, better. It's not even a hard sell, just pick the good one. For the fight against the only Australian in all of Boston ever, his power armor is electrified by the grid above his head, meaning we cannot glaze his forehead with our nuts without being shocked. Also, he is invulnerable in this state. So the best strategy here is going to be the tried and true danger zone spot on the floor and lure him to it. The only problem is when I fire the water gun at him, his behavior changes and he flees in a massive panic. Having experienced the personal hygiene of some Australians in my time, this sounds pretty on brand. So my goal now is to have him flee strategically across the map to where I have placed mines by sprinting to the other side before spraying him with the deadly cleanliness.
Now that he's actually gone, we've got ourselves a vacancy in the Overboss department. This place is a powder keg just waiting to blow sky high. I think you have what it...
Your mouth phasing through particle physics reality is really starting to freak me out, man.
Fine, but it better pay well.
Now the thing about video games, in particular the modern open world games, is you are often given part of your quest instructions verbally, and the rest of them is given to you via a compass or map, neither of which I have access to. Fortunately, I know that Gage is at Coulter's old apartment or something. Weird how he has a key. I bet they were pushing it, and by it, let's just say, not too many pencils. And he tells me to speak to the 3 faction leaders.
So, you're Gage's little pet project.
And what are you? His grandma? Who will I be facing?
Just some super mutants.
Sign me up.
That's what I like to hear.
So you notice how she didn't give me any details. I got no idea what those super mutants are, how many there are, nothing.
We're the only ones who see this place for what it is. A temple, a testament to the only thing that matters in this world.
Soda?
We're going to get back to robbing folks of their fucking money.
Actually, I'm really more in this for the soda.
The pack have managed to make themselves more irritating than usual. We've turned up the name of one of their fixers. Apply this shock collar to her. If you can do it without being detected, wonderful.
All I've got to go on is that she's hanging out with the pack, or whatever they're called, the furry people. I don't have a name, I don't have a description, I don't have nothing. Oh boy, I sure hope speaking to the pack leader's gonna be good.
Overboss, not a man. And things were good in the beginning. Right until, but that was a year ago.
I can barely hear him over the wildlife documentary happening in the background.
No 2 things in this world that's truly equal, boss. Everything has its place on the top and one on the bottom.
Ah, is he talking about a top and a bottom?
Last thing before I let it go. There's always work to do around here, keeping the zoo in order.
Could you repeat that?
Must have forgot. We're pals for life. Need you to be the rules of the pack. Not a chicken. Yeah, I thought you might like that.
You thought I might like what? I couldn't hear a word of what he was saying. I think he gave me a job. He wanted me to top a bottom somewhere or something. So I've thought about it, and I'm not going to do the quest. And my reason for that is I don't have a UI. These are my scientific findings, thank you very much for listening. I quickly abandoned the thought of doing quests for these factions in favor of just taking Nuka-World for the raider gangs, as tempting as being the top or the bottom or whatever is. And the way we take Nuka-World is by clearing each of the parks and raising a flag corresponding with one of the factions we've just met, to let them know that we have taken the territory for them. This is slightly concerning considering I will not be able to see the list of gangs when choosing to raise a flag, and selecting them unevenly can result in a rebellion. I return to Gage and recruit him as a companion, perform a thorough inventory check, and off I go to the first park, Kiddie Kingdom. A place so vile, so spiritually rancid that no mortal preparation is going to be enough. We're going to need a miracle to get through it. With hope in my heart, I throw Gage out of reality to go and find one for me. He wades through the light-flooded fields of Nirvana searching for the grand creator. A divine being, our very cosmic architect. He drifts for a lifetime, or was it 10 lifetimes? He moves through a plane above existence where time is woven in folds, warm to the touch, like linen bedsheets, bathed in sunlight. Seasons pass that never existed. He searches the ever-golden fields for our miracle, but what he finds is companionship among the clouds. He sires 3 children of pure light, beings radiant and incomprehensible to us. They teach his immovable stone-like soul how to love, and he teaches them how to dream. He then blips back into existence where his hair mirrors a Brazilian wax and he's dressed like a forklift. You guys ever notice how he sounds like an orc when he takes damage? Before the horde. If ever a place was an ass, it's this place. We are constantly sprayed with radioactive water while being rushed by ghouls, and there rarely aren't any safe spots without radiation save for inside buildings. So while my first plan, which is to shoot everything and methodically trek my way through in stages— Good shot, good shot. Hey, I hit one. I quickly resort to sprinting through to see how far I can get before I die of radiation. Aren't there rocket turrets around here somewhere? Oh, there it is. Oh, what was that? Run! Run, my chunky sugar plum. Oh! Good day, gentlemen.
Are you feeling lost? Pathetic.
Stop it! This man's mocking me while I'm punching his people. Eventually in the theater, in the center of Kiddie Kingdom, we have the #1 name on that list that was released recently, the Oswald boss fight. It's Bum Russian. Oh my god! Don't worry, Gage, I'll help you. Wrong guy. I'm sorry, Gage. I can't see, Gage. Oh! I can't aim for shit. You see, this guy uses a melee weapon and we have guns, so you'd think this would be a straightforward fight. But bro has an infinite supply of Molotovs and runs away whenever you get some distance on him, and he is mad durable and sustains multiple gunshots to the head with some kind of sniper rifle I have. I check, but I'm blind and there's no braille on the rifle itself. At one point he runs away so good that I straight up cannot find him. I run around for 10 minutes or so looking and assume I just beat him and I didn't see the pop-up that said that I had because, you know, I just can't see anything on the screen, but then confirming I hadn't because the theater doors were still locked and I can't leave. That's when I remember that you have to take an elevator up to fight him on the roof later on, and I noticed the Geiger counter ticking over. Oswald? Oswald, are you hiding from me? As if a glowing ghoul was standing nearby. Now, I am gonna look out of curiosity. It's like Todd always says, it just doesn't work. I have no choice but to reload and do the fight again. I see you know your judo well. I outsmart the ghoul by creating space between us using a crate on a pushcart. Haha! Outsmarted. Yeah, boy!
Yo! Psst! What's up, boss? Okay, boss.
Yeah, buddy. But that's not the last we'll see of him, because to get to the second fight with Oswald, we need to do some things in other locations, and I can't quite remember what those things were. What I do remember is I've got to go to like a funhouse and there were some tunnels. So I find the tunnels. I find a computer because it is drawn to my attention while Gage is playing PUBG on it. Yeah, just... I got this. Whoops. I don't think this computer does anything. I find a glowing green pool. I play on this computer instead. This one looks important, so I just press every option I can. I don't know what I did, but I did something. Is my screen going blurry because I'm dying? Yes, it is. That was my last rad X, or rad away. I think okay, I turned off the spray. So the computer down there turned off the spray. It's happening. It's all working. Sometimes I know so much that my knowledge loops back around to not knowing anything, and people foolishly mistake my stupidity for weakness.
Oh no! You shut off my defenses! Oh wait, I'll just turn these back on!
What? He can just do that? I'm just gonna turn it off again. Whoa.
Hi.
Interesting. Well, this is awkward. Anyway. Blink!
Hi.
And don't let me catch you in my radiation computer chamber ever again.
You keep turning our radiation sprayers off, and I'll keep turning them back on!
Oh. I run all the way back to Nuka-Town because I am certain that I'm going to die of radiation and I want a fresh start. I exhaust the dialogue with this doctor and watch on as she cures me without the screen fading out. She just sort of threateningly holds the needle up to my face. And I sprint back to Kiddie Kingdom and enter the funhouse. The funhouse. This is unironically the most fun I've had in the entire park. And also, unfortunately, the shortest amount of time is spent here. Gage, are you okay? Ah, there's a ghoul. Gage. Gage. I need you, Gage. Get in there, boy. Shoot, Gage. Good shot. Good shot. Excellent shooting. Let's go find Gage. Gage. With the objectives done, I think, I rush back to the theater. Oh, come on, dude. Really? I noticed the elevator is traversable, and now for the final boss of this area. Speech checks? Look, not gonna happen. So plan A. I get the jump on him by running past him to an unreachable spot while he is still in dialogue with me. Oh, come now. Very unsporting. I don't have an infinite amount of time on this video, so I'll let you know that I die about 9 more times off camera. Plan B. Exploit whatever chems I've picked up so far and hope that I can outdamage him before he outdamages me. Oswald is sent to the patch notes. Fallout 4 has been updated again, it says. He glimpses the source code with his own eyes. There are notes scattered throughout by higher beings called the developers. Notes like, fix this later. Skyrim the pregnancy test remastered coming soon. He feels his body convulse as all of the information in the universe is blasted through his brain and out through his ass in an instant. He sees God, his body a conduit for infinite energy. Is he okay? I missed. I missed. He's in the middle of my screen. What am I doing wrong? I encounter the age-old bug of Oswald just laying on the floor after his defeat, and he cannot be damaged more to continue. And I don't mean because I cannot hit him, oh no. I checked, okay? I went over to him, I punched him a bunch of times. Anyway, I die of radiation and I'm forced to reload. I don't know what's happening, man. I try again. I try again. I try again. Why? I try again. Yeah, get him. Oh. What? What is happening? Oh. Get him. Oh, no. I try again. But it's bugged. I close the game for the day to try again tomorrow with a fresh mind, a fresh body. The following day I click left for sarcastic and this happens.
If there is a cure, the only way she'll find it?
Maybe you're right. If Rachel is still out there,
Wait, what?
I'll find her, and we'll search for this cure together. I'll gather what remains of my friends, and we'll leave this place in your care. Farewell.
I can't believe this. I had so much trouble with this. Now I get a choice. If I press down twice, so there's 3 choices. I guess it's for the 3 factions. I'm gonna go with the first one. That is a dirty rag. Next up is the Galactic Zone. The objective here is to restore power by collecting star cores for the mainframe, 20 to be exact, and then assign a gang to the zone. The thing about this one is it's a little bit like Easter as a kid. The star cores are chocolate eggs scattered around a fair bit of ground, and you always find that one sitting out melting several days later because everyone forgot about it. And because you, the human being, you the viewer, have no UI and you have no quest markers for your eggs. Except the star cores don't show up on your UI even when it is disabled anyway. That means that Todd expects me to just apply myself and forage for things, like I'm some kind of prehistoric hunter-gatherer, like a Neanderthal. Don't spray Nuka-Cola on me or my son ever again.
Only a fucking coward hides.
Ooh, I'm gonna wash your mouth out with soap, Gage. Sadly, I run out of ammo really early on, and it becomes a massive Pokemon battle between my good friend Gage and the various automatons in the zone. How do I finish this place? I have to turn on a bunch of shit, right?
What if there was a place with all the zip of Nuka-Cola? Wouldn't that be the cheeriest
I am
place in
immense.
all the world? Where the river's made of quantum and the mountaintops are peace, with fun and games and rides for all the moms and pops and kids.
There it is.
Don't think I can pick this.
I can't pick it. Yo, that worked? Gage, please. Yeah, get him, Gage. Try again, that was good. Yeah, just blind fire. Look directly at the floor when you're shooting, man. Nah, do what you were doing before, that was good. He's a machine. Get up, Gage, you can do it.
Come on down to Nuka-World.
Oh, Jesus Christ, my legs. What is happening?
Galactic Zone for otherworldly thrills.
Get him, Gage. Come on, Gage, let's go. Gage? Oh, no. Gage, now's not the time to be on the floor there, okay?
Take him out. I don't see anything.
What do you mean you don't see anything?
Oh, please, Gage, I'm in so much pain.
Some-class combat robot.
Oh, why do these bad things always happen to me? Oh, yeah. Number 9. Was that 9 or 10?
Moving to attack the colony.
12? Oh, yeah! Now, I know it looks like it's going well because my presentation is as such, but what I didn't know earlier was that when I kicked Gage on the tracks, he tried to go to another dimension by sinking into the floor again, only he just sunk into purgatory forever jail beneath the tracks, which left me in the precarious position of having to clear the remainder of the Galactic Zone on my own while I wandered around lost for like 30 minutes. That's too much, man. Only for him to just magically appear beside me upon leaving the area. And also, I had only finished about half of the star core computer core things with 11 cores collected out of 20. Which means the next boss of this run is to continue looking for them in dangerous parts of the park. Ah, my eyes. I'll come back for you once I've cured my eyesight with a brisk 1-hour nap. No way.
Got it.
Enforcement authorities.
I did something. Don't know what I did, but I did something. Please don't do it, man. Oh my god. Haha.
Are you ready?
for incredible action.
No, no, I'm not.
Are you ready for thrilling battle?
Please, no, please. Oh, she throwing it back, but backwards, so from the front. Okay, so here's my plan. I'm gonna throw all my guns on the floor and see what I got, because I picked up a whole bunch of shit. I'm exactly the width of the cylinder, because my body's built like a fridge.
I'm gonna piss
Like
on your
a
corpse.
big, sexy fridge. Befuddle and confused. Haha! I will now restore my HP by resting in a soggy, disease-ridden mattress around back outdoors, next to a number of decaying corpses.
Came a long way to see this place.
There it is, baby. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Alright. Fine. Second one down. Alright. I assume I'm done here. Don't really know. Neither does E, apparently. Next up, Dry Rock Gulch, where there's a bit of a convoluted series of tasks to be undertaken. You're meant to work for the sheriff to earn keys for a safe for the key for the mine to then clear out the mine of bloodworms. Bloodworms? Yeah, well, have you seen my bloodworm? But you can simply pickpocket the keys from the deputies and break into the mine without issue. I do this by repeatedly pickpocketing and quick loading whenever I fail because I've died enough for a lifetime, and I'm tired of imagining my flaccid little health bar being reduced to 0 at the touch of a toaster.
Prospector Owen.
Thanks, pal. I'll see you later, Capitan.
Help me.
What?
Find her.
Oh! Get him, Gage. Oh! I don't like those. They suck. I think I got it. Come on, man. What's the percentage chance gonna be like?
Linger.
I think I got it.
Let's take
I think I'm good to go. So with the 3 keys gained and the unexpected but unsurprising enmity of the main sheriff, who now has a taste for my blood specifically and wants to kill me for some reason, I open the safe. I open the mine. I fight the wormies. I survey the mine. Now I know she's around here somewhere. And I fire a missile at the approximate location of where the bloodworm broodmother spawns because I fear her. Yeah, that'll sort it out. I remain confused and inconsolable for several minutes. Well, it's rumbling. Is the room meant to be rumbling like this? There is something I gotta do in this room, and I don't know what. Isn't there meant to be a boss in here? Because when I fired the missile, I thought I'd just spawn it, but nothing happened. Is that why the room's rumbling? Did I break the game?
You and your friends are welcome in Dry Rock Gulch anytime.
Okay. I figure I can check if I cleared the place by finding the flagpole and seeing if I can raise a flag, but I get lost in the park and run in circles for a very long time. I don't understand why I don't understand while drinking Nuka-Cola. It looks like sludge and it tastes like sludge and it makes my teeth fall out. I'm looking for a flagpole, running in the dark. Is Kiddie Kingdom just a park, or does it have like this whole underground trafficking ring with a massive list associated with it? I've been running around. Everything looks the same. It's because it's dark. I'll edit this so it's not so dark, but god damn it is it dark. And my old eyes, these old eyes, I don't have a UI, okay? I don't understand what's happening. People in the comments are going to be like, well, maybe you shouldn't have been singing about like parks and islands and lists and whatnot. And should have been using your singing voice to look around for the flag. And like a part of me understands, you know, like part of your brain RAM, when you're doing other things while doing other things, makes doing one thing less efficient than if you were just simply doing one thing instead of both things. But you see, through a magical ability quantum physicists refer to as multitasking, I am able to search while also singing about Nuka-Cola making me shit a brick of uranium-235. Okay, I'm gonna pick the bottom option, which is thematically on point because damn am I caked up. The next park is Jungle World or something. Nothing bad can happen here really, except I have to kill 20 or so of these horrific monstrosities that will probably tear me apart with ease because our boy E is made out of long thin strands of protein and gelatinous goop. Oh, Gate, shoot him. Oh, he can't get up here. Get him. They talk about evolution's missing link. I am that missing link. But that goop does house overwhelming masculinity, so our boy Sito learns that he is at the bottom of the food chain. Now, confession time. I remember this place, but only that I have to kill all of the gator claws. I know there's one in a facility somewhere, but I don't actually remember what to do here at all. And right now I'm thinking, Barney Rubble over here, who is literally raised by gorillas and can barely speak a word of our language, is definitely not going to give me enough information to go on, and I'm effectively going to be running around for hours and hours not knowing what to do. But that's where he proves me wrong. That's when he shows me that he is not only concise and can deliver a clear set of instructions, but that my brain might actually be gorilla-pilled, and I am, in fact, a turbo monkey.
New friend, follow Sito. Sito show you thing to help kill monsters.
Sito, original progenitor of Nuka-Cola. One day, eat taco, diarrhea.
Yeah.
Here have no food, here have no water. Sito go outside, Sito kill many.
That's cap.
More monsters come. Never
Why Sito capping?
Wrinkly man say he make monsters. He give Sito shiny thing. He say shiny thing help Sito stop monsters. Now give shiny thing new friend help Sito.
I don't know what I got. Was it a holotape or something? I don't know where it is. Ah, whoops. Oh, is this it?
I think the whiskey is totally helping me get into the headspace I needed.
Nah, that's not it.
Go to Big Triangle House. Find cloning facility. Stop monsters.
Actually, unironically, the best set of instructions anyone has given me so far. I know I've got to find a ghoul somewhere, find a key to the cloning facility, and then I can shut it down. Easy. And so begins the most clinical clearing of a park ever. Oh, you did so well, Sito. I don't know what happened between, I don't know, the Kiddie Zone and this one, but something about the Gorilla Man just unlocks a dormant part of my brain.
Defeated.
That hurt.
That guy was straight capping. He was like, I killed many of them. There's no shot. He sucks. The guy's not even hurt, he's just like whipping his head back in frustration. Monkey. Oh no, Sito's approaching the explosion radius.
Don't have any bobby pins.
Okay, I think I'm looking for a key. Where the key at? My god. Oh, I'm kind of at the end of my tether here. Like, I've gone as far as my mind can take me. As helpful as Sito was, as eloquent and well-spoken as that man is, that young man. That dashing young man. It has not been enough. I seem to be defeated in my search for the key.
Dr. Man have key. We open cloning facility.
It's actually wild that I'll pick something up and then Sito will affirm that I've picked something up that's related to the quest. Which is useful because I can't see what I'm picking up.
E, use computer. Press E. Okay. Is nothing.
What am I supposed to do, man? Oh, come on.
Sito never been here.
With the hard part done, I managed to clear the gator claws from the facility with relative ease by walking through a doorway and confusing them with my dazzling intelligence while I shoot from a safe distance. I promptly decide that this is unsporting and Unga Bunga Smash Bros Melee the last one. Yeah, boy. It was easy. I loot my spoils, get over encumbered, decide to spam R in the drunk tab of my inventory, I think. Roll my face across the keyboard on this terminal next to the vat of piss by methodically pressing E, then down, then E, then down, until I've exhausted all of my options. I'm not sure if I was supposed to, but I spawn a bunch of gator claws that need to be killed. I'm feeling much less sporting now than I did a few minutes earlier. I'm not sure what to do now, so I ask Sito, the god of instructions.
Let's finish killing monsters.
But there's this door in the way.
Find the terminal.
What do you mean? Did I do it?
Terminal only.
Okay, I didn't do it.
Terminal should open this.
Ah! Yes! The green scared the shit out of me, man. I hunt the remainder of the monsters. There's this typical 90s comedy flick trope where the best friends all fall out with one another, and that happens between Sito and I. Sito, I'm sorry. But we make friends again. I speak with Sito again and he confirms that we are done with the monsters. But then, not unlike real life, I cannot see what I am about to say with my eyes, so the noises that come out of my mouth have unintended consequences.
Sorry, Sito. I've got other friends moving into the zoo, and you'll just get in the way.
You betray Sito, you enemy now.
Sito? Can we still be friends? I find the flagpole on the top of the triangle building and I select the first option. We're done. Finally, we have the bottling plant. Now, I know I said about Kiddie Kingdom that if ever a place was an ass, it's that place. But really what I meant to say is it's this place. This place is so unforgiving that the devs made the water at your feet be condensed health. With a little bit of radiation, I guess, to balance it out. Because the next boss of this run is every single Nuka-Lurk I come across. The first Nuka-Lurk just 3 taps Gage instantly.
Welcome to the Nuka-Cola.
And after being killed 4 times, the fight against the very first one of this area demands perfect play with 0 mistakes. That was horrible, Gage. I don't like this. Sometimes I'll throw a block out because the crab decided to sidestep right and I'm reacting to movement. And smelling my fear, it will body me while I'm still in whiff recovery frames. VATS isn't very good here either. Look, I like being folded like a pair of soiled underwear as much as the next fella, alright? But I'm pretty much out of ammo and my options are running dry. Even when I do get through my inventory to scrounge for guns with ammo, Nuka-Lurks have ridiculous damage reduction except for specific weak points. You don't like that, do you, crab boy? And for all the guns I didn't even know I had ammo for, I run out before I'm even able to make a dent in their numbers. I go through and exhaust all of my options, including grenades. I love Nuka-Cola! Please get up, Gage, you're one of my only offensive options. Not one to rest on his laurels.
Not one to rest on his laurels. Create new and quickly not one to rest on his laurels.
Not one to rest on his laurels.
Highly successful. As Nuka-Cola was born, quickly surpassed other lesser beverages to become America's number in the year 2021.
Eat my ass, punk.
To rest on his laurels, Mr. Brad Burton and his
Where are you going? I return to using the sword. But I'm feeling pretty good about that, right? Because it's like they say, if it ain't broke, don't fuck it. This is getting out of hand.
World of refreshment.
Now there's 2 of them. Oh, lovely boat ride.
Twice the caffeine and twice the taste. And just look at that amazing patented blue glow.
I'm gonna drink the river. It's delicious.
Out west, they enjoy regional favorites, such as the classic Nuka-Cola.
I have you on the run, it seems. You retreat behind the shell of mortality. Oh, how are you such a skilled swordsman? I'm meant to be the best in the realm. Why do you hesitate? Do you hesitate for your child? This child?
For those that prefer a timeless root-based, such as the classic, that prefer a timeless.
Yes! Eventually we move from crabs to robots, and by eventually I mean 45 minutes later. A full 45 minutes of clearing like 100 feet of ground inside this tunnel. The robots are quite a lot easier to deal with, and following a brief period of having my genius tested by the numerous varied computer terminals in this plant, I decide to take a leisurely break outside to deal with the outdoor Nuka-Lurks. I say leisurely because I have a few plans on how I'm going to deal with these. So plan number 1, use the Pavlovsky shelter as a shield and attack the Nuka-Lurks through the wall. I've done this before in an older video, and this method should still work because the game doesn't get patched ever. That would break the mods. Why would Bethesda do that to us? Oh my god, get in! Here we go. Close the door. I am the master of my destiny, the captain of my soul. I'm safe in here, my nuclear bomb shelter. Oh, I'm not safe in here. Oh, that was my whole strategy. That was my entire strategy. I've got nothing left. Plan number 2. Lure all the Nuka-Lurks away from the bottling plant towards Nuka Town and let all of the NPCs deal with them for me. Now you might be thinking, best guess, this puts a lot of people in danger. But what you don't see is I have the moral high ground because all of those NPCs have UIs. And because of this, I feel nothing but burning hatred. The long journey from the bottling plant to Nuka Town seems to come to a halt on this bridge right here, where Todd has deemed the crabs may not cross. But this can be used to my advantage, because I can lure them onto the bridge one by one while the others skitter away and watch on from a distance as I engage them in honorable single combat. The grand crab battles of 2026. Oh, male undead. Oh, sound.mp3.
Come with me to the Colosseum of Dreams.
That one didn't even get to the Colosseum. I reign supreme, I reign victorious. Look on me and weep, my mountain of crustacean. But the joy, the triumph, the testosterone, it all fades to sadness, darkness, and estrogen, as my mental state rapidly disintegrates and I become a little sissy baby, confused as to what I should do next. What am I supposed to do? There are no more crabs. Do I have to kill the eggies too? Can't have them spawning little gooey Louies, you know? Are there crabs inside? No, I explored every room. Alright, get in the suit.
Move here. Sounds like a plan.
Do not consume Nuka-Cola Dark if you're pregnant or planning on becoming pregnant.
Oh my god. Get in the suit! No, not me! You are not a shade on what Cedo was, alright? You don't even get to be a shadow. Get in the suit! Oh yeah, boy, we're gonna be hunting crabs. Isn't there meant to be a boss that spawns? Yeah, the Myalurk Queen, or the, Nuka-Lurk Queen, I think it's called. Don't we have to kill all the crabs for that to spawn? And there are no crabs anywhere. Where are they? That's when it dawns on me. The Nuka-Lurk Queen hasn't spawned in yet. Where is she? Is she the reason I haven't been able to finish this leg of the quest and assign the plant to a gang? Why isn't she spawning? Is she intimidated by my big sweaty vault suit musk? Well, as it turns out, looking around online, I realized this is actually quite a common bug. The top result on one of the more recent threads about it recommends using console commands, and this kind of solution always had me scratching my head because what about all of those console players, Bethesda? Why is this such a common problem, Todd? Could it be that this run is up in smoke mercy to a bug relating to a crab? What if I've already done it? Maybe she died off screen, you know? There's only one way to find out. I'm gonna go to the flag, I'm gonna see if I can raise a flag. If I can't, then I'm screwed. Guess I'm screwed. I cannot express adequately enough how thoroughly I've checked the interior and the exterior of this bottling plant to make sure that I've killed every single crab in existence. And how bad it makes me feel that I have to go check again. I'm gonna scrape up and down the river to see if I can't find like a rogue Myalurk that maybe went astray when I was leading them to, you know, Nuka Town. Is that it? No way, dude. You.
Hey, need something from me?
Kill it.
Go check that out. Check it out.
He's got no helmet on. Oh my god, is he stupid. Where'd they go? Are they having an epic battle under the water? No, there he is. No, he's just leading it to me, isn't he? Oh! What was that?
You're gonna regret.
First try, baby. She's right there, right where she's meant to be, where she's meant to, like, pop out of the ground. But if I look around, there's no other guys anywhere. There's no other guys for me to kill. The last thing I can think of is maybe just leaving, waiting for 7 days and 7 nights, and seeing what happens. I don't know. It's the only other thing I can think of. The trigger for the event is the death of all the smaller Nuka-Lurks in the area, but I killed them so far away that the event that is supposed to trigger probably hadn't even been loaded into memory or something. And because I do not have a UI, I've been unable to make manual saves relying entirely on a single quick save, so I can't even quit out to load in before the grand crab battles of 2026. Look, I'm just gonna do it. I'm going to fail the challenge. I'm going to fail the challenge and turn on the UI in protest. The bugs are pervasive and numerous, and I do not have the years on this mortal coil to continue to troubleshoot this any longer. I'm quite upset about this. What was I supposed to do anyway? Load an earlier save? I can't even save manually, I've just been hitting F5 this whole time. I don't think this river's meant to be purple.
Now that we're here, let's keep this party going. I'm thinking it's time we set our sights on the Commonwealth.
How about you let me decide what we're doing next?
Of course, it's your call.